Today we take a look at Akbars, a team in the Eastern Conference and a team that I feel should contend for that Eastern Conference championship this season. Alongside our KHL insider, Gillian Kemmerer, my name is Ben Holden, and as we have been doing and like to do for our fans that are watching around the globe, wherever you are, is educate and inform about this league, the great teams. And Gillian, you've been to the city where Akbars calls home, Kazan. It's an amazing place, I've heard. Tell our audience out there what's special about where Akbars calls home.
Kazan was the top of my Russia bucket list. Finally got there in preseason. It's a very special city. It's within the Republic of Tatarstan. It's one of only 2 republics that's allowed to play its local anthem of the republic after the Russian national anthem, which is special and really exciting to witness. They have such an amalgamation of cultures there and architecture. The city code in Kazan is 843, and you might notice that one of the latest Kazan marketing campaigns has that number on, for example, the masks that fans are wearing at the stadium or the merchandise. So it's a city and a team that are really deeply tied together, both in how they play and the style and the league, but also in how they develop young talent all the way up from the region.
You don't get that information anywhere else. I'm telling you, I did not. I've seen that on doing their games with the 843 on there. That's interesting. Their coach, an outstanding coach. In the opening months of the season, Dmitry Kvartalov, he picked up his 500th win. No other coach in league history has done that. Impressive resume he has. What do fans need to know about the way he likes to approach the game, the way he likes to coach his team and see them play?
So often we talk about the progression of players, but you can also watch the progression of coaches. And when I was talking with Viktor Tikhonov Jr., who knows something about coaches because his grandfather, Viktor Tikhonov, was one of the most famous and successful that ever graced the sport, he told me that he had Kvartalov both in Severstal and then later in Kazan. And the league has really started to trend more aggressively with a bit more offense. But back when he began with Severstal, Kvartalov played the more traditional, systematic defensive style. But Tikhonov said, as you can see in Kazan, he is really up to the pace, and it's just been so much fun to watch his success. The only thing missing, though, is the elusive Gagarin Cup.
Yes, it is. And again, I think this is a team that can challenge for this by the end of the year. We will see. One of the key pieces, the most key piece, really, they brought in this year is a man in Steve Camphor who plays on their back end. He's played for 4 different NHL teams. He played for Red Berenson in college at the University of Michigan. He's a puck mover. They brought him in for a reason. He's a veteran guy and to help their power play.
Well, as you mentioned, he was brought in as a power play specialist. And when he was first signed, Kazan talked a little bit about what a great skater he was and how he was expected to contribute both offensively and defensively. So it's been exciting to see him step into that role. He feels like a league veteran, even though he's not. He's really holding that defensive core together.
He is. He's doing a fine job. And their captain, I mean, let's give it up for their captain. He's 40 years old. Tell us about their captain. I know what you told me last week. He's in his last year. An unbelievable story and an unbelievable career for him.
It is so devastating to watch some of these greats retire one after the other. We lost Sergei Mozyakin at the end of last season. Now Denis Zaripov is going to be ending his career as well. He announced it at the start of the season. 5-time Gagarin Cup champion, a 3-time world champion. This is a guy that has anchored this locker room to perfection. The young players sometimes call him kind of like the grumpy uncle figure. They have the utmost respect for him. And, you know, I understand that he's 40 and he's ready to hang them up, but he still has the skill and you can see it.
He does. And he has teammates that are probably, you know, what would be the age of his kids. So it's a unique story and much respect to him for an amazing career.